Okay, there we go. I don't understand what's going on there. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. We will bring this down, so I'll be off really quick. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Okay. You should be able to hear me now. Turn me up. Turn silk way up. Turn Billy up. Something like that. There we go. Alright, I'm a little not as loud. But here we go. Sorry about that. I couldn't hear me. Well, welcome in. Welcome in, Abel. We're on YouTube. What's going on, Brotunes? We are live. Everything. We're live. Just get it all wrong. But we here. See if we can go right down the center. Ooh. Okay. 400. I like that. I like it a lot. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going straight down. Too much. There we go. Bam. Boing. Yo, I like this. Oh, snap. I didn't even see that. 500. Oh, okay. They said, yeah, but it's easy. The hard one. Huh. I don't like getting any of them. Let's try it. Shoulder action. Let's try that again. Luckily, I wasn't too far over the road. That worked out well. It worked out well. Let's bring it over some. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, we already got 2 out of the 3. We're golden to the. I like that. Let's see what we can get one more time. Let's just feel it now. Let's see. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see that together again. Alright, TikTok. Got the message. We're chipping. Let's see. Music shooting. I love the music on this game. Like, I yeah, one time I just had it playing after the stream, and I was just back back it up. Back it up. Come on. Music on this game. It's like a jazz type music. We are so close to anyways. And back it up. I'm trying to get it over that hill. Use that hill. That the center of this. Back it up some. We're not gonna do well in this event. Not well at all, but I wish they played the music on all the trainings as well. I didn't realize it's like until I was playing it. I'm like, what's music? Hey, put the music. I know it's off. You don't want the music on. I like the music. We didn't do well.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Final round coverage of the Renaissance Championship begins next. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group, John McCarthy on the course as well. We've got an incredible day of golf ahead. Let's find out who will go low. Let's go out to the first hole. As we turn our attention to our featured player this week, it's impossible to ignore the rivalry happening with Will Zalatoris. Isn't that right, Henny?
It is correct, Andrew. And it's a surprising head-scratching player to want to go up against and start a rivalry with. Will Zalatoris loves nothing more than a major. He rises to the big occasions. And this, with how the rivalry's been, is a huge occasion.
Thank you, Henny. Should be fun to watch how our featured player fares against Willie Z. That's a great position to be in after that approach. How about this birdie putt? Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in fourth. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Yeah, a semi-blind tee shot, dogleg from right to left. You want to hit your tee shot about Yodi Ho area. And from there, the green's surrounded by some deep bunkers. Great placement, really cool look.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
A very long putt coming up. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one's going to go pretty hard to the left.
A 13-footer here. Come on. 3 feet remain.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Okay, on to the next. And she is tumbling down the standings. We've made our way to a par 5.
Good news, they give you plenty of room to work with here on this grizzly of a par 5, isn't it? This is so long. I don't even think the the largest hitters in the game are going to be reaching in too. Just find yourself a really good number to lay up your second shot with. Third shot into a green that pitches from back to front and from the sides just a little bit. What a wonderful opportunity to make birdie.
This is the third.
Way over there.
This is a 7-iron on the way.
Oh no. Oh, we are. So we battled our rivals.
Well, on the green, but a long way to go.
Huge.
That's a pretty good putt from there. Here's the next shot for Will Zalatoris.
He's currently tied with his rival. Things are getting tight out here.
He may be in first or second place.
This putt is for par, and it would be a big one.
Let's try again.
3 feet to the cup.
Oh, that was that's embarrassing.
2 bogeys in a row. Our featured player is going in the wrong direction.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And after that, she falls to 1 over for the tournament.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
This is a 7-iron on the way. A chance now to get into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Bogey, birdie. That's the way you turn things around.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole.
Oh, that's a members bounce right there. Lovely.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
She's looking at maybe 100 yards or so.
No more bogeys.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Yeah, Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot
He
off?
would have got it if he was doing that way better.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Great touch.
She needs this one for par. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 6th is a par 4.
Yeah, the community game is, I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes it works. Or it makes it good.
Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head-to-head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Make sure I don't break
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
And when you try and hit it hard, sometimes you leave that face open and you leave your tee shot out to the right. Don't do it here. Miss that bunker. From there, you've got a second shot. You want to try and work a little bit from right to left in. Try and work it along the ground over there. Anything coming up in those bunkers on the left-hand side is going to leave a very dangerous and tough third shot.
I don't know if this one's going to find the fairway. Now we check in with Will Zalatoris.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's catch up with Will Zalatoris. Just 1 stroke off the lead.
I think this could be it.
Oh my! Holds it from the bunker.
Setting up in the greenside rough. Wow, I thought that was in. Here's a putt to get to 1 under for the tournament.
This to tie Will Zalatoris.
have so many hills.
John, your greenside, what do you see in this putt?
Well, can be firm with this one up the hill, but it's going to move to the right as well.
That looked good all the way. This putt for par. While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard, our featured player in a tie for third. Time now for a par 3. This is a 7-iron on the way. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here.
Oh, barely. Right here. Oh. It's right back. Get over some.
So close. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Wide open tee shot here. That bunker out on the right-hand side, that's just for show. Second shot back up the hill just a little bit. I tell you what, second shot distance control is paramount.
That's a good one to build momentum on. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. On the green, that's always mission number 1. A long putt remains. John, give us a read on this putt.
This one's breaking left to right.
was close. 5 feet remains. And after that hole, she is still at even for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Can't see it, but on Twitch.
I think she likes that one. That's another green and reg.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
An opportunity to make birdie. She likes that as she improves to 1 under par.
Okay, everyone's happy. I guess this hole would be.
Well, the 11th at Yoho River, which might be the signature hole of the course. It's a par 3 and it's got a cool feature.
Well, all the bunkers to me look like moose antlers. I think that is such a great design, especially where this golf course is located. Green sits above you just a little bit, some pretty good runoff areas on the right-hand side. But I'm telling you what, I want no part of those moose antlers. They hurt.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
This putt to go ahead of Will Zalatoris.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Yeah, that one pulled straight off the blade. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Just one shot back now. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Let's get back to it, shall we? This one's for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And a good look at the leaderboard. It's a pretty view for this player. She shares top spot alongside Max Homer. The 13th at Yoho River is the shortest hole on the property, Rich, but it might be one of the coolest.
They always said the greatest par 3s in the world are less than 150 yards long, and this is one of them. Not long, but there's not much room up there to work with. Massive runoff short, massive runoff long. Distance control imperative. Fun factor, 9.9.
A birdie putt awaits.
One round. We are
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And with that hole. She's now the solo leader of this event. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Well struck. This shot here from about 240 yards.
She's going for it.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
Good stroke. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. And as we move on to the next, she now leads by 4.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. This shot from around 100 yards out.
There is zero respecting of elders now for Will Zalatoris. She's come out and she's slapped him with that approach shot. All the gloves are off now.
The putt goes in, 5 under par, and just a few holes left.
Yeah, nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4.
You got to take it down the left-hand side, flirting with that bunker. Anything out to the right-hand side, you have a blind second shot. And from there, this is where it gets fun and interesting. A long, narrow green with water all the way down the right-hand side, a massive bunker on the left. Most players, the smart ones anyways, are going to leave their second shots just on the front edge or just short of the green.
Nicely played. She'll like this result. Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
This putt from 4 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. This is a hybrid. Another good shot from our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Henny is greenside.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
This one's looking good.
Great putt there for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, our featured player has a 6-shot lead. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Tee shot has to challenge the bunkers down the right and carry them, but not quite reach the bunker on the left-hand side. Find the fairway and just sit back and soak in the view. The second shot on this, going back into the Rocky Mountains, it just doesn't get any more majestic than this. What a finishing hole.
And that one won't find the green.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Wow, I thought that was going in. This is a putt for the clubhouse lead. And as she sinks that putt, she will finish with the clubhouse lead and wait for the rest of the field to finish up.
The only thing is the rival is hurt. He's not far down. Getting harder.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I think that's a lot. I'm gonna try to see what we get. Is there a hill? Must be a hill. Why was way up there? Let's back it up. See if we can get it. Ooh, come on. Ah, really? Interesting. Bring it up some more. Fighting is not my strong suit, but we need to practice. I don't like fighting. Don't like it at all. Oh, you gotta get it. Just going a little. I think we got really kind of doing like nice things. Let me get into the blue. Oh, okay. Oh, this is so far. Dang, it's going way over there. I mean, that's nowhere near. I'm keeping it with the settings that they have just to see. Hey, almost not do well. Then over. Hey, what? Yo, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, man. I do not like it. Oh. I need practice on putting the I don't like how this putting is set up. What is going on? I guess the green is going to be more hilly as we get to more tournaments. It's very hilly. Oh man, it's not getting that hill. All right, well, we're that's for really. It's shiny. Okay. Alright. And this is horrible. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna get in that. And little sand pit there. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll go way over. This thing is like 45 feet. Dang, too far. What is it? Why is it? What is it doing? It's sloping to the left. Moves over. This is just a free tournament. We are not in the tournament just yet. Oh my gosh. Now we're in the sand. There we go. That's what we were looking for. That is horrible. I don't know how she made that without hurting her wrist. Like, that was horrible. Right. We still made it. Ooh, all that water. Let's back it up. And I'm just, let me just do this. Oh man, that's way over. Can we get to it? Yes. Yes. Oh. Yes. Sometimes it works out, sometimes we'll see how the tournament goes. But welcome in, thank you for joining. Bring it down some more, yeah. The over swing. Ooh, that's not bad. I'll take it. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got this. Over.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time for the final round of the PGA Championship from right here in Philly at the Aronimink Golf Club. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. And Rich, we're just outside the city of brotherly love. Should be a spectacular week at Aronimink. What do you love about this course?
I think that what they've done over the last few years, getting this back to Donald Ross's original design, adding bunkers, removing trees, getting the green shapes the way they used to be, and they're not normal. They're more squared off, but still undulating, firm, tough stretch of par fours to start off your round here, holes 1 through 4. I just think this golf course, as difficult it is, I think from a vision standpoint, though, it's fun. It's not easy, but it's inviting. This is a great golf course. I love being here.
Second shot here on the first. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot. And just this short one left for par. Here's a glance at the leaderboard, and she is currently in the tie for 4th place. A par 4 here.
You have some bunkers down the left-hand side that will come into play for players that get a little ambitious with their tee shots. So driver may not be required. Second shot plays back uphill just a little bit. Fairly flat green, protected by bunkers both right and left, and a nice big runoff area in the back right portion of this green.
Wow, that was almost a hole out. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Needs this putt to save par. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
2 parts to this one. It's starting out straight and then takes a little bit of a turn to the right.
She heads off the green with par. She is moving up the leaderboard, trying to build some momentum. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
Boy, and the bunkering on this hole is extravagant. You got bunkers seemingly everywhere along this hole, both down the fairway, off the tee, into some layup areas. This green tilts back to front pretty severely, but there is a chance to run it on the green as there's a wide opening there in front of the green.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Started this one on a pretty good line. This has got some intent.
We're back. Time to have more live play. 16 feet away. Cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. Okay, we're done with that hole. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that she is currently in a tie for 5th. And we're on the tee of the par 4 4th hole.
And once again, driving here at Aronimink at a premium. Bunkers placed perfectly down that left-hand side, just waiting to gobble up any wayward drives. Second shot does play downhill ever so slightly. Just one bunker fronting the right-hand side of this green. It's a strong hole.
Tom Kim is over the ball.
Oh, he's got to love how this feels. Ahead in this rivalry. Nice.
This is buckets.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Trying to get to 1 under with this putt. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one is breaking left to right. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
She is making a move on the leaderboard.
Rich, hole number 5 might look fun, but it can be an absolute devilish par 3.
Surrounded by bunkers, this green complex is by far the coolest one on the golf course. It's got movement everywhere, back to front, right to left, all of it. It is a great little par 3.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Starting this one way out to the right. Let's see if it turns.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
Okay, there it is. Right. So we need to go a little bit further.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
This player is putting for fun.
And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 6th hole, Rich, a wonderful par 4 going back up the hill and to the right.
Only the longest players in the game will be able to carry those bunkers down the right-hand side. Rest of the field is going to have to play it out to the left. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. Might need to take a half a club, maybe a full club extra.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Okay, that'll work. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Nice line. That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Oh man, I'm hoping I really do.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot. You want to kind of favor the right-hand side as best possible. Fairway does camber from right to left. And from the top of it, the second shot straight down the hill to a green that chases away from you, also from right to left. Really cool green here, surrounded by some pot bunkers. A lovely design.
Never easy out of the rough, but that was well executed. Now over to Tom Kim.
The rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here.
Nope, not doing as well.
A 3-footer coming up. She nails the birdie putt. That's now 4 birdies for the round. She improves to 4 under for the championship. Okay, it's a par 3.
This is definitely a monster of a par 3. You're going to be firing in a long iron hybrid, could be even a fairway metal at times. It has a conjoined green with the 10th, and anytime you find this surface or even the one on 10, it's actually a job well done. I have to say, this is just so difficult.
Not a green in regulation. That's a tough one.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
That's a pretty good shot right there. Let's see if the player can manage a par. Here's Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. We finish up the opening 9 with a par 5.
Normally you would think as a par 5 as maybe being a breather hole, something you can kind of bully a little bit. Not so much here. Bunkers left, bunkers right, off the tee, puts a premium on accuracy. But then the next shot, straight back uphill, usually plays 15 to 20 yards longer, so only the biggest hitters are going to knock it on in 2. You want to lay up in a section of this fairway, hopefully on the right-hand side, as the green does tilt a significant amount from back to front and left to right.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
That looked good for a while. And this putt has a length of 8 feet. She nails another birdie. That's her 5th. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. We start the back 9 here at the 10th hole.
Pretty generous landing area, a pretty inviting tee shot down the hill. Fairway does run out a little bit down the left-hand side, so you might want to be careful there. Again, the second shot plays downhill to a green that's fronted by a pond, shares it with the 8th green on the left-hand side, and a massive, massive drop-off on the right-hand side of this green.
5 under at the moment. Really well done.
Birdie at the last, this for another.
Henny is greenside.
Yeah, I've paced this off. She's got 9 foot to go. Rolling end to end, this is looking nice.
Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4.
Well, the 11th hole, Rich, only 425 yards on the card, but working back up the hill.
Yeah, it's a little on the inviting side to my eyes because I can't reach those bunkers down the left-hand side, so I just play right at them. From there, from the middle of the fairway, your second shot needs to be long and left, utilizing a slope on the left-hand side to draw it back down to the center of the green.
Great shot. What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Currently 6 under for the event. The 12th is a strong par 4, Rich. It's part of, again, the same start as we have on the front 9.
Downhill tee shot to an uphill second shot. This green in the distance has a gaping bunker on the right-hand side protecting it, but any shots missed to the left of this green could go bounding into some really heavy rough.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose.
It's just saying for even
A par putt on the table. Yeah, nicely holed. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. Number 13 at Aronimink, not a long par 4, Rich, but plenty going on as well.
And thankfully, just a little bit of a reprieve on this very difficult back 9. Most players are going to be smart and lay it up short of this collection of bunkers down this left-hand side. From there, it's just a short wedge back uphill. But here's the tricky part. You've got a green that tilts from back to front pretty severely. You're going to have to be mindful of the spin on that next shot.
She played that nicely. Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we? It's on a good line. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Will it go in? Oh, how about that one?
Uh-oh. There could be trouble ahead. The rival is coming.
Putting for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, it is a ball strikers golf course at Aronimink, and we get another challenge here at the par 3 14th.
You've got to be so good with your long game at Aronimink if you want to be successful. Large green, deep bunkers surrounding it. Just hit it into the center of the green and try and make par as best you can.
How bad is this lie in the sand, Henny?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Oh, be the right club today. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Just 6 feet between her and the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Here she goes again, making putt after putt. Her lead just keeps extending.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
You dearly love to keep your tee shot down the left-hand side, as with the next shot, you have to carry it up and over some trees as the hole does move back to the right-hand side. This is a very large green, but it's very difficult to find into. 4 is an outstanding score.
Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This putt's moving pretty hard to the right.
Ooh, that was close. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. Pacing is such an important part of putting. It was off right there. A bogey on the scorecard, and the rest of the field likes to see that.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Now to the 16th hole, a par 5.
Dog leg from right to left with a fairway that cambers from left to right. More than likely your tee shot's going to end up down the right-hand side. A layup towards the trio of bunkers down the right-hand side is going to leave you a nice number to hit your third shot, which would be a nice, soft, gentle wedge that's just going to land right next to the hole. Birdie, thank you very much.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. Trying to get to 9 under par. Let's check in with Henny.
She's 15 feet away, and guys, I think she likes this.
That one just rolls by. And now a 6-footer is left.
A really good look at birdie.
The putt goes in. That's a birdie, and that's the way you bounce back. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
Long par 3 water fronting this green. The only bailout area you have is out to the right in some really deep bunkers. You make a 3 here, it's happy days. This par 3 is more like a 3.5 on the scorecard.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. All right, chirp, chirp. Let's see if we can put a birdie on the scorecard.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
How did that not go in? Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is up by 5. Out to the 18th tee.
Good news, it's one of the longest par 4s on the golf course as well, playing all the way back up the hill. Bunkers down the right-hand side really are not in play, even for the biggest in the game. Second shot back up the hill, requiring a club and a half extra. What a great finishing hole. Grandstand surrounding this green. This is where you want to raise your arms in victory.
And if this drops, it will ensure a 61 on the round. Oh, that's the way you finish. A birdie on the closing hole. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Impressive, absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
have a new set of. We have our same rivals. Sorry, we have our same rivals, but we are battling them again. So they're redoing rematches. So we're trying to do that. It's crazy. I didn't even realize we won the PGA Championship. What? Oh snap! We did. What? Oh, no, it wasn't. Wait. Uh-oh. So. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, we're not doing as well on this chip. Oh, that's. Oh man, it was right there. Oh man, bouncing too much. Here. Oh man. So what we're trying to do is try to get an emoji in there. Once we get it in one, they disappear. So we have to reassess the shit. Get a new marker. Mistake. Like that. Too far. So far, tomorrow we will be going live. Tomorrow, playing more golf. Just as we get closer to the end of the week, rough. Start to see how that goes. Hey, this is something I played at this point. Oops. So it's going to the left. We'll bring it over. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Right. Way down there. What in the world? Oh yeah, we're gonna be struggling. What? Yeah, I think I was on. Ooh, it's gonna be a struggle bus. This one. Hurt. Up some more. Yeah. Hopefully. Did not go in. What was that? What was that? Oh man. Hey. Oh, thank you so much for the cheer. Thanks, Raw Teams. I appreciate that. That's more like
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The final round of the Miller Championship begins now. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out of the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quack and John McCarthy. It's going to be a sensational week, and we can't wait to bring you all the action here at 2K Sports. Now to the first hole. And as we begin our coverage of this week's event, it's a good time to check in with Henny Quack, because we've been hearing some word about a rivalry that's heating up between our featured player and Rose Zhang.
Luke, Rose Zhang is cool, calm, super talented. Our featured player better bring that and more if they're going to defeat her.
Cheers for that, Henny. Good intel there. I'll be interested to see how they handle Rose Zhang today. She's standing over her second shot.
That dog will hunt.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard now, and it is a share of first place between her and Rose Zhang.
Oh, this is a wild slope, bro.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Maybe going for the green, are we? That's nicely done. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Ooh, this is on a good line. Tracking. Yeah, you'd be proud of that one. Even if it doesn't go in, it's a very good putt. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Second shot here on the third. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. Henny's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for par.
And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, nicely played. Mid-range putt coming up here from about 20 feet. think she pulled that one. This is a par putt.
All right, we got par.
So close. 4 feet to the cup. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 5.
I haven't really looked it up, but I'm like,
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
maybe one day, maybe next
And he's down there.
I've pasted out. It's 235.
Because, yeah, I'm not sure how.
Well, this is bold. She looks to be going for the green here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Right, so a super tough read, but I've got it moving right, and then it's going to go left.
This is an unfortunate situation here, trying to get that ball back onto the surface. This would be a great up and down.
My bad.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Currently 1 under for the tournament. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. That's a high caliber shot. Here's Rose Zhang, just 2 shots behind. How close was that to going in? Well, she was a popular star in the amateur ranks, a college star as well, but she's quickly become a star in the women's game, hasn't she? Rose Zhang continues to shine out here on tour.
Making the transition from great amateur player to winning on the LPGA Tour, it's not. She makes it look seamless, which is absolutely not the case. And very few in the game are actually able to do that. And I think if you look in the history of it, only the greats are able to make that transition from amateur game to professional game and not be bothered by it at all. And she looks to be one of those players. I'm looking forward to seeing how her career progresses. She's going to be one of the greats.
From about 130 yards here.
Where you can play other people's courses. Where they make crazy.
She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there, and that'll be a good hole. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Starting out pretty straight here. Then should move a little to the right.
I like the look of this. Oh, what a putt. She moves to 3 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 8th hole is a par 3. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
How about this shot? Heading in the right direction. Let's return to live play now. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Sitting now at 4 under for the event. This hole is a long par 4. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. From around 120 yards here. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
John, what's the line on this putt?
And this putt should go left to right here.
And this putt coming up for her par. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Wonderfully played. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. A chance to move to 5 under par. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
That's pretty tidy. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that will take her to 6 under. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the 6 iron here. Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
It's on a great line. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
And that puts her in first place. Welcome to the par 4 12 hole.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Well, that's a fortunate bounce off the downslope. Might get plenty of roll out of this one. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. It's some work to do, however. It's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. And this one is for her par. Hey, that's a chance. And after that, sitting at 6 under for the event. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. This is her second shot. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, that's a nice looking roll. Like the look of this. Wow, what a putt. Oh, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
This is for birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
She looks to have pulled this one. An opportunity to make a par here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 14th is a par 5. Oh, that was mashed. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. They say drive for show, putt for dough, but that was plenty of show there.
She's being aggressive here. I love this style of play.
Oh, I thought that one was going to jump into the first cut, but it stayed on the short grass. Good outcome. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Starting this one way out to the left. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship.
Big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. That's disappointing. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And she remains in first place after that one. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Par putt coming up here. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
On the tee now, the 16th, and it's a par 5. Not bad. close was that to going down? Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this, it'll add up. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Looking really good, this one. Oh, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Leading by 5 shots after that. Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4.
Wondering if she's going to go for it. She could definitely get there and increase her lead.
She'll have to find a way to bounce back from that one. Time for the second shot at the 17th.
Yeah, that lie was mean. Not a bad escape.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And she needs this to save par. Well, this is an impressive display by our leader, now out by 6 shots over the field. Welcome to the lucky last, and it's a par 3 to finish. Oh, that looked good in the air, and now looks great on the ground. Here's her putt to finish the round and grab the clubhouse lead. And another round safely in the books.
PGA champions. That's great. We had a great day today. I thank y'all for joining. And we're gonna do the interview. Thank y'all for all the likes on TikTok. 2.5 thousand likes. Let's get this trophy.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
think she was his caddy or something. y'all again. Tomorrow.